Hello everyone, today I'll be reviewing the Grotti Stinger GT based on the Ferrari 250 GTO produced between 1962 and 1964. It's in the sports class and can be purchased for $875,000 in case you didn't have the chance to get it as a lucky wheel car. It has limited customization due to being a non-DLC car available since 2013. I'll go through the wheel and customization selection to give you an idea of how you want to customize it as well. I'm going to go with red because it looks closest to the real life car. I don't think this car was available in other colors, maybe yellow, but it's mostly known in red. I mostly prefer to customize cars similar to the real life counterparts. Sometimes the stock wheels are almost identical to the real cars, so I usually leave those on. There's a similar wheel option in the lowriders class called the wired. So if you want it to look like the stock version but a bit bigger, you can go for that. I personally like the bigger tires and the smaller wheels on this car, so I'll leave that on. If you want to do like a customized, modernized kind of look, you could do that with this car. And I'll go through the newer wheel options to show you how that looks like to give you a good idea. So if you want to modernize this car up a bit, you can go through these wheel options and just see how they look. They look pretty good for this car, but personally it's not for me. Detail and texture quality are not great, but that is to be expected for an older GTA 5 car. The hood does not open and the interior seems to be from a newer car, with a bit of wood interior added. And it looks similar to the LG RH8 interior, which I find kind of funny. Before I started recording, the clamshell in the rear did fall off, but for some reason it didn't fall off this time. I assumed that it was gonna be weak and easy for it to come off. It can when you're driving and you hit some bumps, but when it was just open and stationary, I slammed against it and it just fell off with the character. This time it did not happen. The speed is not competitive, nor is it good, and the handling is loose and is easy to spin out when turning or going over bumps. If you're the type of person that collects cars or goes to car meets a lot, this car is perfect for that too. Even though the rear engine detail is kind of low, the clamshell is pretty cool. It's like the coolest part of this car. So other than that, this car is mostly gonna be sitting in the garage. You won't be able to win many races, especially with the newer sports classics cars. It doesn't really hold up well, and I could tell. Even with the most skilled drivers, you might still be struggling with this car. But as I said, it just looks wonderful from the outside. The exterior shell is well done. The issue is just the interior, but that's pretty much it. It's a solid car. I'd like to mention that if anyone is a high level or has been playing GTA Online for a long time, please let me know. It's hard to find older and experienced players that are like minded and share similar interests.